evening time. Yes. So yesterday, Baba was telling us how we have to become like Brahma Baba as an angel. And Baba told us three important things about becoming an angel. Baba said that if you want to become an angel, then you have to have three things. You have to let go of this old body, the attachment to this old body, attachment to the old world, and attachment to the old sanskaras. Only then can we become equal to Brahma Baba. Baba was telling us that an angel means one who is liberated. So we have to become a liberated angel before we become a deity. Deities are those who are liberated in life. But in order to become a deity who is liberated in life, first of all, we have to become a liberated angel. So, I'm going to read more about how to become an angel. So, Baba was telling us that to become an angel means to have love for Brahma Baba, the Avyakt angel. Brahma Baba does not accept that a soul has love for him if that soul does not have love for the angelic stage. So if we really love Brahma Baba, then we have to have love for the angelic stage. The meaning of love is to become equal. So, Brahma Baba is an angel, is he not? He has become an angel. He has become an angel and is waiting in the world of angels to make all of you into angels. So, but Brahma Baba is waiting for all of us in that world of angels. So, do not simply say with your lips that you have a lot of love, that you have so much love for the Father, that you cannot even express your love in words. Brahma Baba is not pleased by you just speaking about it, but he becomes pleased when you become the same. See what Baba is saying? Speaking is not going to please Brahma Baba. We have to become like him. We have to become like Brahma Baba. But he becomes pleased when you become the same. There are also many devotees who speak about this. They sing so many such songs of love that as well as making others laugh, they also make them cry. However, they are the ones who simply speak about it, whereas you are those who become the same. Baba always tells us that people out there in the world, they just celebrate the festival and they become happy just for 1 or 2 days celebrating that festival. But here Baba does not want us to celebrate, but what Baba wants from us is to become that festival. So the same thing here Baba is saying, don't just praise, but become the same. If you still simply speak about it, then understand that there is still a trace of devotion that remains. You cannot be called an enlightened soul, a yogi soul, but you would be called, a new term Baba is using today, a Bhagat yogi soul. If we act like a devotee, then Baba is saying that you then become like a Bhagat yogi soul. So there are traces of devotion. So what will you do now? Will you show any newness, or will you do the same as you did this year? There will come a time when Bap Dada will only meet those who are going to do, those who are becoming, and not those who just speak about it. At the moment, everyone is allowed to come to Madhuban. Baba is talking about Madhuban. Everyone is allowed to come. Those with devotional feelings can come, Jnani souls can come, and Yogi souls can also come. However, the time has to change. Therefore, underline this for yourself 10 times. 10 times Baba is asking us to underline this. Transform yourself and show Baba. Don't complain to Bap Dada later. How could this happen? Why did you do this? You are not becoming strict in your effort, and so the Father will have to become strict. So if we don't become strict, we don't make sincere efforts, then what Baba is saying, the Father will have to become strict. At the moment, you are moving along and being sustained through the Father's form of love. However, there is also the form of the Sadguru, not Dharamraj, but the form of the Sadguru for whom it is remembered. The instructions of the Sadguru should be placed on your head. That means we have to give that much regard to the Sadguru. At the moment, Bap Dada is making you move along, saying, sweet children, lovely children. If you have love, if you thirst for a meeting, then become equal and meet Baba. So the condition is that we have to become equal and then meet Baba. Don't meet with a great difference. There is great pleasure in meeting with equality. That pleasure is something else. Okay, you have met the Father and taken drishti from him. And when you return home and some weakness comes, you use the power you have received and become victorious once or twice, but then you become weak. That is a meeting of your own kind. So what Baba is telling us, that if we don't make enough efforts and bring our energy equal to that of Baba's energy, in other words, if we don't elevate our frequency to Baba's frequency, then we won't be able to take as much power as the soul can take. We will take only this little power, and that power will be consumed very quickly. We become victorious once or twice, but then we become weak. That is a meeting of your own kind. However, accurate love, the accurate meeting is much higher than that. It is a very lovely meeting. Experience that meeting. Do you understand? If someone doesn't accept the instructions of the Sadguru, then the father is the Sadguru. Children can be very mischievous and playful in front of the father. In front of the father, you can be playful and mischievous. But in front of the Sadguru, what Baba is saying, we have to follow his instructions. Just like, students, they go to the school. Children, when they go to the school, at home, they can do anything. But at the school, they have to follow the instructions of the teacher. Otherwise, they will be punished. So similarly, Baba is saying, Sadguru is giving us so many instructions. So we need to follow. We have to follow. Otherwise, then Sadguru will take the form of Dhanamraj. So Baba says, therefore, if you have true love for Baba, then this year become like an angel and show everyone. At the moment, so many have come to meet Baba. It is very good, but do that which is the best of all. So the best of all is to become like an angel. There is a difference between having love and fulfilling the responsibility of love. All of you have love. If you did not have love, why would so many come? Baba always says you all are past in the subject of love. But then Baba is saying there is a difference between having love and fulfilling the responsibility of love. There are many who have love, but how many are there who fulfill the responsibility of love? So fulfilling the responsibility of love means returning whatever we are receiving from Baba, we need to return. So are you those who fulfill the responsibility of love? Those who fulfill the responsibility would not say, we want more, we want more. They are this in a practical form, not just in words. So fulfilling the responsibility means they will do something. In one of the Murlis, Baba had said that you have to return. The best way to return love that you're receiving from Baba is by turning yourself. Return and turn. Baba used these two rhyming words. And turning means transforming. We have to transform ourselves. At every step, we have to bring about a change. That means the way we think, the way we speak, the way we interact, the way we behave, the way we walk. So at all levels, we have to be like an angel. This is what Baba wants from us. So Baba says, Baba told you earlier too, that in the chart of tapasya, there are many who give themselves marks and a certificate, but only a few claim the certificate of contentment from all. So we have to take a certificate of contentment from everyone. There were many who kept a chart. There were many who gave themselves the best certificate of all. There weren't many, but a few. So Baba says that there were only few, not many. There were many in the second number. However, it should emerge from the mouth of everyone. Yes, this one is number one. This one is number one. So this should emerge. That means everyone should be contented. Everyone should be satisfied. Many children say, we are fine, but other souls have such severe karmic accounts with us that no matter how much we try to make them content, they do not become content. So children, they have all the excuses. They keep making excuses. Bab Dada also said earlier, if there are such severe karmic accounts, you should still at least receive a certificate of 95% marks from everyone else. See what Baba is saying? You have to get a certificate of 95% marks from everyone else. Put aside the 5% that have severe karmic accounts. That is allowed. Baba is giving us some concession, some discount. However, 95% should give you blessings from the heart. So 95% we have to secure this much of percentage. They should be able to give blessings from their hearts. Otherwise, some say, who is content with everyone anyway? There isn't a single soul like that visible. Even Dadi Prakash Mani once asked Baba that I'm serving everyone from my heart, but how is it possible to get certificate from everyone 100%? So then Baba said that at least you can get 95% and Baba will give 5% grace marks. So we also have to do the same effort. 95% at least we have to get the blessings from everyone. Otherwise, some say, who is content with everyone anyway? There isn't a single soul like that visible. They even think people are upset with the seniors, and so if they are upset with us, it is not a big thing. But no, 95% are pleased with them from their heart. So what people are seeing is only a few people. Few people are upset, but 95% are pleased. So they are not focusing on the 95%, but they are focusing on those few people. So it is a different matter for the seniors. The seniors have to become the judge. So when two people go to see a senior, the senior would say yes to the situation, saying yes, it is very good. However, what would those to whom the senior says no say about the seniors? They would say, even this one senior is not good. Would a judge say yes to one or to both? Right? So senior says no to someone, then those souls will not be satisfied. So Baba says, would a judge say yes to one or to both? So those situations are separate. Keep in front of you the certificate of your tapasya from the heart, love from the heart, feelings of being an instrument, and having good wishes. Don't copy and say people are not content with the seniors either, and so we can pass. Do not think like that. If 95% are content, then you will claim a number. Do you understand? Acha. To the first creation, the direct creation of elevated souls of the original Father everywhere. Yesterday Baba reminded us, Baba gave us this intoxicating point that we are direct creations of the Supreme. So Baba is giving his love and remembrances to the first creation, the direct creation of elevated souls of the original Father everywhere, to the souls who are to claim the inheritance of liberation in life for many births, to all the souls who have a right to be Brahmins, and so angels, and angels, and so deities, to the souls who constantly have a plain intellect while making plans for service and achieve success, to all the close souls who fulfill the responsibility of true love for the Father, Bapdada's love, remembrance, and namaste. And we, spiritual children, say namaste to our sweet Bapdada. So this was the end of the main Murli, and then Baba is meeting with the Dadis. So Baba is speaking to the Dadis. All of you did good service, did you not? Everyone has done very good service by coming together and decorating the gathering. How lovely the service of decorating a gathering is. A jeweler makes every single jewel flawless and enables it to become valuable. This is the service for all of you, to clean away every little flaw and make the souls complete and equal to the Father. So, what type of service we need to do? Baba is giving us the direction that we have to make every soul flawless and valuable, just like a jeweler. So we are spiritual jewelers. So there is pleasure in this service, is there not? You do not become tired, do you? Others receive inspiration from your tireless form because you are the instruments in the corporeal form. So these dadis, they would serve tirelessly. Even Dadi Janki, till the end, she was moving around, traveling to so many places, till her last breath. She served tirelessly and always enthusiastic. So Baba is speaking to Dadis that others receive inspiration from your tireless form because you are the instruments in the corporeal form. All are number-wise in having an Avyakt stage, in taking benefit from the Avyakt form. But you are the examples in the corporeal form. This is why those who are instruments influence everyone. You have a good part, do you not? All of you meet together and enable the gathering to move forward by making it strong. Your gathering is an example in front of everyone. Acha, are all of you all right? The kingdom is being created. Acha, the rays of light and might from the seniors automatically enable a task to be carried out. There is no need to say anything. The presence of Dadis would do so much of service. So you have become Vasant, that means one who showers jewels of knowledge. But you now have to become Roop, the embodiment. Now there is a need for you to become the embodiment of the form and give the rays of light and might. So these Dadis, they traveled to so many places and they delivered Baba's knowledge. And then at the end, all of them, they came to Mount Abu. So Baba is saying that now you have to become Roop. You have showered jewels of knowledge and now you have to become Basant. You have to become Roop, that is the embodiment. Now there is a need for you to become the embodiment of the form and give the rays of light and might. It is very easy to become Basant, right? To give knowledge is easy, but to become Roop, that means to really become an embodiment of the teachings, that is what requires a lot of effort, constant attention. Acha. Then Avyakt Bab Dada is meeting groups. Do all of you experience yourselves to be Raja Yogis? Yogis always sit on their seat. And so, what is your seat? What would you call the seat? The different stages are the different seats. When you remain stable in your self-respect, that stage of self-respect is the seat. So Baba is telling us today our seat, because we all are Raj Yogis, so yogis always sit on the seat. So our seat is the stage of self-respect, and there is such a long list of self-respect Baba has given to us. So we have so many different types of seats. Every day we can sit on a different seat, and many times a day we can have many different seats. Because in the Murli, Sakar Murli, there are so many self-respect points. So Baba says sometimes, and Avyakt Murli is loaded with self-respect points. Sakar Murli also we have self-respect points, but Avyakt Murlis, they are loaded with so many. So Baba says sometimes you remain stable on the Father's heart throne. And so that stage of the heart throne becomes the seat. So whenever, many times, when we start the Murli, when we read the Murli every morning to the students here, then many times, I ask them to see themselves seated on some or the other self-respect. That today you sit on the seat, some or the other seat. You sit on the seat as if you are sitting in Baba's heart throne, or you're sitting in Baba's lap. Or yesterday, we had this Murli on introversion. So I told them that you visualize yourself as if you're sitting in the cave of introversion. So that seat, you're sitting inside a cave. So every day you come up with a different place, different seat. So then there is newness, and when there is newness, then there is enthusiasm, there is happiness from inside. And that's what Baba wants from all of us, to be enthusiastic all the time, to be happy all the time. And that can happen only when we create some or the other kind of newness in our efforts. So Baba says, just as you sit on a physical seat, in the same way, you too remain stable on the seat of the different stages. So you like variety, do you not? If you repeatedly use the same thing, no matter how beautiful it is, you would not like it. You enjoy variety. That's why the saying is that variety is the spice of life. So Bab Dada has given you a variety of seeds of a variety of stages. Throughout the day, experience different stages. Sit on the seats of the different stages. Sometimes the angelic stage, sometimes the lighthouse and mighthouse stage, and sometimes the stage of being an embodiment of love, and continue to experience that. Become so experienced that you just have the thought of an angel. So we have to bring our experience to that extent. Baba is telling us that you just have a thought and you see yourself seated on that stage. So become so experienced that you just have the thought of an angel and you become stable in that stage. So in 1 second, Baba always says, right? We have to bring about that experience in 1 second. So it should not be that you have to make effort, that you have to continue to think that you are an angel. Not too much of effort. Baba is saying, you just create one thought and you get the experience. So it should not be that you have to make effort, that you have to continue to think that you are an angel, or you would repeatedly come down. Do you have such practice that as soon as you have the thought, you experience it? So we have to elevate our stage to that level where we think and we experience. So in a physical way, you sit down wherever you want to, do you not? You think and sit down. Or is it that you have to battle, should I sit down or not? So the sitting of the mind and intellect should also be just as easy. Become stable in that stage whenever you want. So we have to train our mind and intellect in such a way that we are able to seat them in the stage, whichever stage we want them to sit. They should sit at that time, that moment. So this is called being a Rajyogi king. This is the age to become a king. What does a king do? He issues orders, does he not? A Rajyogi should experience whatever he orders his mind and intellect to do. A true Rajyogi should be able to order his mind and intellect. It should not be that you order your mind and intellect to become an angel and that you come down, for that would mean that the order of the king is not obeyed. A king is one. Baba is telling us the definition of a powerful king. A king is one whose orders are obeyed by his subjects. Otherwise, he would not be a worthy king. He would not be a king in his function, but a king in name only. So who are you? Are you true kings? Do your physical organs obey your orders? So this is a checking point. Baba is asking us to check what type of kings are we? Are we true kings? Baba says your mind, intellect and sanskaras should all be under your orders. Just like, if we want to move our hand up and down, we can move that, right? Similarly, mind, intellect and sanskars, they should obey our orders. It should not be that you do not want to get angry and yet you do become angry. That you do not wish to become body conscious and yet you do become that. Would such a king be said to be a powerful king or a weak one? So, always check whether you are a Rajyogi soul who has a right to the kingdom. Do you have a right? None of your physical organs are deceiving you, are they? They should be obedient. So this kind of relationship we have to have with our three ministers, mind, intellect and sanskars. They are like three ministers of our inner kingdom. I, the soul, am a Raja, and these three are my three obedient ministers. They should obey my orders. There has to be harmony within. If there is harmony within, only then can there be harmony outside. So this is where we have to make effort to bring all three together, mind, intellect, and sanskaras. All three should work together in unison. Acha, Om Shanti. So let's take a moment, few moments to remember Baba for giving us, thanking him for giving us so many beautiful directions to become an angel. Om Shanti. And if anyone wants to share anything, please go ahead.
Om Shanti. Okay. One point I would like to reflect is the more we are close to Baba, the more our ministers will be obedient. Om Shanti.
Anyone else? Otherwise, we can end if no one else wants to share anything.
So we can move on to meditation if there's no sharing.
Okay. Yes. So let's sit with this awareness on the seat of this elevated self respect that I, the soul, am a Raja Yogi, having full control over my mind, my intellect, and my sanskaras. I, the soul, am a powerful king who always stays very close to Baba, taking light and might from Baba, always seated on his heart throne, and sending the light and might to the souls of the world. So now see yourself sitting on this stage of being a lighthouse and a might house, sending light and might to everyone. And in the next moment, see yourself seated on the seat of this self-respect. That I, the soul, am an angel of love, flying and sending the light of love to everyone, contributing to a beautiful world where there is only love, only peace, and only happiness. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Thank you, Baba. Thank you, Divine Family. Thank you, Kanishka Ben. See you tomorrow morning at 5 a.m. Om Shanti.